What is up, guys? Spark Flips here, and today I wanted to make a video for anyone that is just getting into the hobby, into the Balisong hobby. This video is preferably for anyone that doesn't own a Balisong yet, but you could still use this video if you're looking for like what you should buy next, kind of the roadmap I'm going to lay out here. So I'm going to make this super easy for you guys, and these are very well reviewed Balisongs, basically all of these. Some of them I won't recommend, some of them I will, but most of them are very good options. But to get it started, what I recommend, if you've never flipped a Balisong before and you're looking to buy something, I would go with something less than $50, just in case maybe you don't actually really like this hobby at all and you decide to, not get into it. At least you won't be down like $100. You'll just be down $50 or less. So just to get it off here, the first thing I would recommend for anyone that's just trying to get into the hobby is this. Either this or something similar to this. This is the Uxelmo flip rod off of Amazon. It's only $30. It's a really good first option. It has like pretty much all the things you'll need. Decent build quality. I'm not exactly sure on the build quality. I'm sure it's not horrible though. But it should last you a good while to kind of get you into the hobby and see if you actually like it. And you can also get this if you're willing to spend a little more. This is $45. This is the Marcolo C116. This thing's overall a really good flipper, but I think it's just not very good at chaplains at all. So if you're trying to learn chaplains on this, it'll be a pretty difficult time, but you could probably get it down at some point. But yeah, that's the second recommendation, is the Marcolo C116 right here. Okay, so yeah, if you're just getting into the hobby and you're looking for something to buy right off the start, these two are my go-to. And on top of that, they're also off of Amazon, meaning you can just return them if you don't like them, or you don't have to return them and you're only down like 30 or 40 bucks. So it's really not that, it's not the end of the world, Many people will recommend something like this, which is the Nabalis Canyon. And while it is a good option, I think it's just too heavy for the standard like flipping experience, and especially if you're just starting, you're not going to have very much finger strength, so it's going to make it a lot more difficult to actually flip something like this, which is why I actually wouldn't recommend it if it's your first Balisong ever. Honestly, I really wouldn't. A lot of people will do that, but I just don't think it's the greatest if you're just getting into the hobby. Okay. And also, actually one more thing. If you need something plastic, just go with the Frank-P. The LDY Frank-P is probably the best plastic Balisong you can get for the price. It's only like $35. Very good weight balance, weight distribution, everything's good about it. So yeah, go with the LDY Frank-P. But next up though, if you're looking for something a little more expensive, and again, I would not recommend buying anything more than $40 or $50 for your first Balisong. So this is kind of for your like second or third Balisong, if you will. So what I would recommend first is definitely the LDY Orion V1.5 as the first choice for your second or third Balisong. It's only $75. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, $75. You're getting a really good flipping experience for the price. Very good build quality. LDY is known for good build quality, so you're really not missing anything with this. I mean, it's overall probably one of the most loved Balisongs we've seen in a while. So yeah, the Orion V1.5 here. And things similar to if you don't want the Orion, maybe you want something a little different, I would recommend the Cheese, Teflon Vulp, or something like the Squiddy-AL. Squiddy-AL is a little more expensive, but it's pretty good too. I definitely not recommend it over the Orion, but it's still decent. The Cheese is honestly really good too. I think it's a less than $75. I could be wrong. It might be around 70, but also a really good experience from here. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical on Nabalis' build quality though, guys. I'm going to be honest. I dropped it might be 3. I dropped 3 of my Nabalis Balisongs, and they all lost their tune like within a few days of dropping them. So yeah, I would be a little bit weary with their build quality. I would definitely not go crazy with these, but that could just be me being unlucky or something. But yeah, just wouldn't really Just would take a little bit of time to be careful with these guys. And yeah, the Teflon Vulp is great as well. Has a really good bite handle indicator as well if you're looking to switch to a live blade, because this thing will absolutely bite you, just like it did there on the bottle opener part. It's a bit scary, but it'll definitely teach you how to avoid the bite handle. Okay, next up, moving on from these, something you want to definitely avoid buying is something like this. This is an $8 Balisong right here off of Amazon. And yeah, just don't buy anything under $20 on Amazon especially. You're really not gonna, it's not gonna last you long. It's not gonna be a good flipper at all. So yeah, definitely don't go with anything under like 20 bucks. But anyways though, next up, onto something a little more expensive. We're going to the above $100 range here. The first thing I'd recommend is the Barracuda V2 from BBbarfly.com. This is probably the best thing you can get for this price. Such a good flipper. Very decent grip on it. And yeah, overall just like a very appreciated Balisong in the community. It's a pretty recent release too. It came out about like 3 or 4 months ago. And they're always in stock usually. And also you can customize each handle here to be different colors to your choosing. Anyways, I'm moving on from that. Other recommendations within that price range. I would recommend, and this is a weird one, people don't like this one, so do your own research on this stuff, but I would recommend the Glidr Pacific. I think it's just great overall. I think it's $150 if you get it blemished. This is blemished, but so I think it's like around 160 or something. But I genuinely love this thing. But yeah, do your own research on this. It's a very polarizing Balisong. Not many people like it. I love it, but yeah, so just do your own research on that. Next up, and I would say is probably arguably one of Squid Industries' best products, is the Squid Trainer V4. This is about 100, I believe it's 160 at the cheapest if you buy from them directly. But yeah, I mean, genuinely such a good flipper, such a good weight balance. And another one of those Balisongs that everyone just loves in the community. So yeah, just go with the Squid Trainer. If you're trying to buy one Balisong that'll last you forever and is going to be great, it's going to be this. Just get the Squid Trainer. But again, don't buy any of these first. It's your first Balisong, don't do it. Because if you don't like this hobby at all, then you're just going to be really regret spending $160 on something that you're never going to use again. But yeah, Squid Trainer V4. Absolutely amazing flipper from Squid Industries. My hands are a bit cold right now because it's very cold out here, so that's probably why I'm not flipping that great. But anyways, moving on. Now we're going up to the probably like the high-end, top-end range, the top range of Balisongs. And I would just have two recommendations. One is a very good flipper overall, and the second is kind of just more fun if you're trying to like kind of just have fun a little bit. And the first option is the BBbarfly Superfly, which is all titanium. Very great weight balance. You can also adjust the weights here. As you can see, those little gold things are the weights. You can change those around. But yeah, this is probably the best thing you're going to get. Titanium that is not a clone at $225 is the Superfly. Anyways, moving on to the more fun flipper is the Nautilus V2 from Squid Industries. This is a very light Balisong, very good grip. It has G10, very soft on the hands. It's decently quiet as well. And yeah, just a really fun flipper. It really just does anything. It really does anything you throw at it. And these are a little bit more expensive. People say these are overpriced. I would probably agree. This is $255 here. But I think you can get them for about $220, maybe even less than $200 if you buy a blemished version. So, yeah, but definitely, if you're looking for something fun, I would go with the Nautilus, and you're willing to spend a little bit more money, go with the Nautilus V2 from Squid Industries. Anyways, though, I think that's the video, though. Hopefully this helps you guys kind of find what you're looking for if you're trying to get into this hobby. There's definitely a lot of options out there. There's some good options. Just please do your own research. Never buy a Balisong, especially off like Amazon, without doing any research, because you could be very disappointed on stuff. And people are always out there reviewing stuff, and if there is no review on it, I would just probably avoid it. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Hopefully this helps a little bit in you finding your, starter Balisong, or just your next Balisong in your journey. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.